against Miami. 3 ejections. And the Heat very upset about the officiating. Able to split his way. And the Bulls are up now 8-2 for Jordan. His second field goal. He's 2 of 3. Mourning double team. Alonzo Mourning trying to turn it from his performance in game number 1 and drew the foul.
But one of the Miami Heat defensive rules is no layup, and that includes the Jordan rules here as the seas open up for Michael Jordan as Alonzo Mourning was busy trying to get around on Luke Longley, the easy lay-in for Michael.
And a quick second foul on Longley. Let's get back to Bob Costas.
All right, Marvin.
Remaining in the first quarter, and the Bulls leading the Heat by the score of 8-2. Kurt Thomas, as you join us, committing the foul. Michael Jordan hitting 2 of his first 3. He has 4 points. Alonzo Mourning, who had the lackluster game here on Friday night in the to the Bulls 0 for 4 at the foul line. Tony Kukoc once again in the starting line. Has had great success this season against the Miami Heat. And it continues at the time. Larry calling for time. So the good start by the Bulls. They lead 10-2 with 5 minutes gone by.
Scottie Pippen getting it into the lane, drawing defense, and finding Tony Kukoc, the wing players for the Bulls. Too much.
The NBA on NBC is brought to you by Miller Lite. The great taste of an ice-cold Miller Lite. Life is good. By Rogaine, the only product medically proven to regrow hair for men and women. And by Gatorade Thirst Quencher. You live life, you get thirsty. Life is a sport. Drink it up.
Well, we welcome you back to Chicago. Looking back at game 1 here on Friday night, it was a night of discontent. A game that had 8 technical fouls called, 6 against the Heat, 3 ejections. And the Miami Heat extremely upset about the officiating. Talking about it with Phil Jackson, he feels it is all part of the Pat Riley gamesmanship. And you get the feeling they're trying to get Dennis Rodman excited. Rodman pulls down the rebound. He appears to be the target.
Well, right now, the Miami Heat is having more problems getting any kind of offensive game going. They've been trying to get Mourning going, but when he does get to the free throw line, he is, of course, struggling mightily at 0 for 4.
Tim Hardaway, who had the spectacular first half on Friday night, working against Ron Harper, who helped to shut things down in the second half. Chicago opening up by hitting 5 of their first 9 from the floor. Clock down at 3. Hardaway for 3. And back comes Jordan. The lead for Kukoc. And here comes Hardaway running the floor. And Hardaway going all the way. A late decision by Hardaway, looking to give it up. Pippen beating the Heat. And they get it right back for a 12-4 lead.
Well, Dennis Rodman's so alert whether he gets a defensive rebound or taking it out of the net and inbounding the ball, throwing the long touchdown pass to Scottie Pippen.
Mourning posting up, working against Rodman. Longley sitting down early after picking up 2 fouls. And an illegal defense is called. Bill Oakes, Mike Mathis, and Paul Mahalik are the officials. The illegal defense against the Bulls for the first time. So a new 24 for Miami. The Heat finishing in the number 8 spot, the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference with a record of 42-40. They finished strong in the second half of the season, going 24-17. Chapman for the opening 3. And Kukoc rips it down. Jordan for three. Yes. The Bulls 15, the Heat 4.
And Pat Riley continuing to search for some kind of opening offensively. Not too many teams score well in this building against Chicago.
Rex Chapman, who had an enormous game earlier this season against the Bulls. Upset over Chicago on the part of Miami. Jordan. And the rebound taken by Mourning. Tim Hardaway, a native of Chicago, born and raised here in the Windy City, called for the travel.
Well, stutter step by Tim Hardaway at the top of the key. Clearly had Scottie Pippen beat, as Hardaway did get away with that extra step in there as he was looked like he was on his way in for an easy hoop. The Bulls have a lot.
Mourning tried to usher him aside, and Bill Oakes hit him with the tee. Michael Jordan converting the technical.
Well, on Tim Hardaway's first move towards referee Billy Oakes, Billy said, no talking. We're not going to deal with any of that today. So the officials want to set the tone right away. They want to be very careful with these two teams. It could be a very volatile situation going up by what happened in game one.
16-6. Chicago with the lead. Kick ball is called. So the Bulls get the new 24. The Bulls winning here in game one, 102-85. The game was tied at the half at 54. Kukoc with his second bucket. But the Bulls not fooling around here at the start. They are up 18-6, 4.5 remaining in the first quarter. Hit by Rodman. Phil Jackson has been very satisfied with the play of Dennis Rodman as one of his backup centers. In fact, likes him at the offensive end because of his excellent passing at the high post. He has said, though, that he wants to go longer with Luke Longley than he did during the regular season, where he went to more of a shuttle system.
Well, he would like to go longer with Luke. A lot of that depends on how much Luke Longley can stay out of foul trouble. Historically, Dennis Rodman does a good job defensively inside in the post, and Dennis weighs somewhere in the neighborhood of about 220 pounds, and in many cases against the bigger centers he's giving away maybe 80 to 100 pounds, but he has good leverage, knows how to use his forearm, knows how to use his body, and often baits the offensive center into maybe trying to push too much. Dennis would rather guard a bigger guy inside than he would a perimeter player at this stage of his career. He wants to be close to that bucket for rebounds.
Bill Wennington has come on for Ron Harper. So now Wennington figures to be the matchup against Mourning. The Bulls with an 18-8 lead here at the start. Tyrone Corbin has checked in for the first time for Miami. So the Bulls have Jordan, Pippen, Wennington, Kukoc on the floor. Pippen at a high post against Hardaway. Kukoc. A runner by Tony Kukoc. His third field goal. He has 6. And it's the Bulls 20. The Heat 8. Now Mourning operating against Wennington. Rodman with the box out. Good positioning against Chris Gatling.